A very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed Neymar! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, good defence is built on positioning, communication, and you've got to have a desire to attack the ball, but they were found really wanting then on all three aspects. Nobody took charge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar's cross. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Sterling threads one through. Bernardo Silva. Silva. Now it's De Bruyne, and he's cut it out. Paris Saint-Germain are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
One-touch passing is part and parcel of the way they operate, and when it all comes together, it's a joy to watch. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Mbappe, Neymar, it's Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Played back in. Now it's Aguero. He's got away. Can he finish? Shakes the shoots. That really should have hit the net.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Now it's Sterling. It's cut loose. Marquinhos sends it forward with interest. Capitalise. He's through, now is he in? That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Now it's Neymar. Di Maria. Silva. Sterling. De Bruyne. Loose, who's getting there? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Mbappe hits that long. And it's De Bruyne. Sterling. It's a loose ball. Can he put it away? In.
Alphonse Areola perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
Now it's Aguero. A real chance to break. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne delivers. Forward it goes. Rabiot doesn't want to read it and intercepts. Daniel Alves plays it forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. Looking to force his way through. Sterling, and the ball's come out! Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. It's going to be the final action of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. Sterling. Neymar. And it's Di Maria. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Silva. Aguero. And it's Aguero. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Di Maria. Goes looking.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Silva. Bernardo Silva clips one through. That intervention was very necessary. Gundogan! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Gundogan certainly did his utmost to keep that down, but he couldn't quite engineer the right control.
And it's Sterling. Silva. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. David Silva concedes a free kick for that. Di Maria. Mbappe. Cavani. Di Maria. Hits one! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So we have a breakthrough. And it's Cavani. Mbappe! Chance! He's gone for it! Paris Saint-Germain keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Aguero. Mbappe. Neymar. Cavani. Is it in? Oh, the ball's come loose. Delivery from Mbappe. No, that's not going to find its target. Silva. Sané. Sterling. Now it's Sterling. Timely intervention. Goes for goal! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Silva clearly cannot yet fathom how he hasn't levelled it. A stunning, stunning save.
shoots! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Now it's Di Maria. He's got away. Di Maria on a strong run down the right.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to make this one set.
Can he score? What about it? 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Paris Saint-Germain 2 up and into a position of real strength. It's Cavani. Neymar. He's wandering offside.
It may have been caught offside, but Neymar may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on the shoulder.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. So the ball's got out of play and a change is upcoming.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Aguero. He's in, surely. He'll have a kick. Sticks it away. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And that's that. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. Your reflections then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectation.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm going to go for the experienced Igor Akinfeev. He's always been an agile stopper, but having been on the scene from such a young age, he's a much calmer decision-maker these days.
Yeah, I'd have picked... He's gone for it!
Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
Mbappe! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And it's Jagoev. It's wrestled off the ball.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Jagoev. Russia still to register a shot on target. Hits one! That really should have hit the net.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Bernat. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Mbappe. Cut out in the nick of time. Forward it goes. Golovin. Jagoev. Di Maria. And it's Cavani. Room for a shot. And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Just so calm under pressure.
Cavani demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Rabiot goes looking. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Played back in. Golovin. Jagoev. Big chance! Bernat. And it's Neymar. Draxler. Di Maria. Daniel Alves. Di Maria. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Offside. Yes, it is.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Zhirkov. Out to the left it goes. Golovin. Driving on, he could shoot here. Kimpembe tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Cavani. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Neymar wants to play it. Can he put it away? Boots it to safety. Aimed long and direct. Smolov. And now the breakaway. Golovin. Smolov. That is terrific skill. Di Maria. That'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
And the game has already resumed here.
Russia don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Neymar was steaming forward. Brings it forward. Grigoriev demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Draxler, Cavani, Di Maria, played into space out wide, and it's hoisted clear.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Chance! He's left it, the shot's on! It's in! They have come roaring back! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
For a moment, you felt that was... Shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Zhirkov plays it forward. Cavani. Out wide to the right. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Di Maria's delivery. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. And it's Dani Alves. Can he finish? Russia haven't made a substitution yet. Smolov with a delicate ball.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Smolov. Now, can he capitalise? Going through, he's had a goal! Goal!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
This is quite a battle. Shakes the shoots! No, he couldn't find the finish.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
He's got away. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe.
Marquinhos just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's played him through. Can he find a finish now? Header! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So that's it, it is all over. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-matches, and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. They've got underway here pretty promptly. And he'll have a dip! There it is!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as